Hello everybody, you lovely people. I am back with another episode of Banished. I am really liking how these houses are looking with their extra story on top. So I am going to oh, somebody's just died. That's not very good. So we've only got 4 labourers. I'm going to start... Do I want to start building the school? Let's have a look how many people we have. We've got 6 children, 29 adults, and we do have a couple of people making seedlings in here that we could close those down if we wanted extra people. I'm going to start building the school. I'll add a couple of builders in. And then there's another couple of things that I'd like to get started. We do need to put in a couple more crop fields, because last episode we did buy barley seeds and tomato seeds, so both of our crop fields are full. So we need to add crop fields. The other thing I was looking at was the themed sets I found. Is it this one? No. This here. Cave of Crazy Contraptions. There is foresters. I can't ever remember seeing these before. But you get foresters who can cut down trees and then plant new seedlings. So you get apricot trees, cherry trees, and I'm assuming just like the wood forester, they plant the seedlings, you get the cherry trees, and then they collect cherries from them. So you'd get food from them. And I like the idea of giving them a go. There's also this one, Wild Things Forester. So it exclusively plants trees used in the All the Wild Things map. I'm not sure what the trees are from that map. So I thought maybe we could go for an apple forester, and then it would be a little bit like an orchard. So I was looking at this spot over here. We can build a bridge over, and then this spot here round by the river might be quite nice. We just rotate that round so the road's kind of in a decent spot. Yeah, I thought I'm going to plonk that down here. Nobody will be able to get to it at the moment, so I am going to put in a bridge. That's the word I am struggling to find, and I'm going to go with the plank one again, the creek, because I do like the I like the look of it. I like the fact it doesn't take much wood to build. I'm going to add that in there. I'm going to attach it to this road here, goes across here, and then where is my building? There it is. And we'll build the road into there as well. This also means that we can clear this area of stone and iron. We are pretty low on stone. We have got the stone gatherer. I'm not quite sure how good he is. He's only collected 18 stone the previous season. We'll keep an eye on him. I'll keep it pinned up there so we can see how well or not well they're doing over there. Because he has got quite a lot of stone in his circle, and there is iron as well, but we have got an iron gatherer, but we didn't have that one working because of the amount of people that we don't have. So let's speed things up a little bit. I'm going to prioritise this bridge so that then they can start getting across and we can start getting rid of that stone and iron that's over there as well. Let's have a look at our nomads. We've got 5 nomads. We're doing okay for food, so I'm going to allow the nomads in. Pause for a second, and then we're going to build them We'll need a couple of houses, so we're going to add the tops, the second floor, onto both of these. Oh, it's the wrong way around. No wonder it didn't look right. I was trying to work out what was going on with it. There we go. So one there, and green roof, one there, and also I'm going to add one in at the end as well, just so that whole row is complete. So I'm going to add in two extra builders. Look at that, extremely slow. I'm never quite sure why the duck is so slow at flying. Oh, I guess he's just been shot dead. That's more food for us. So we have got people walking around using this bridge. And this bridge is nearly complete. So they don't have to run all the way around, because that seems a bit ridiculous. Surely you can just do it from this side. Here we go, getting built. Now, my next thing is I would like to add in a little store pile so that we can 5 by 5, that'll do. That means we can start collecting all this stone. Ooh, beef cows. How much will that cost us? Do we have enough? Yes, excellent. Right, 2 beef cows, dismiss. We will put the beef cows into this one. Add a person. Hooray! We've also got people becoming adults, so that means when our school's ready we can add a teacher in there. Because we had 6 children, so that means maybe 4. I think 4's become labourers. So 6 labourers, 4 builders. Oh, 7 labourers, 4 builders. Excellent. Also, let me pause quickly because I've just noticed the logs are getting a little bit low. So I would like, I mean, it did say that this cuts down trees to plant new seedlings. So I think I'm just going to cut down the whole lot. Remove resources. We'll do it section by section. This means we'll get some more wood and some stone and some iron. I think I'd also like to add in a barn over this side. Like a small barn, maybe this one. Just so that they've got somewhere to store the apples. Oh, this has got another colour. Grey, brown. I kind of like this warm brown colour. Let's do this one. So we'll put 1 storage barn there. Which means that then they will have somewhere to put the apples. And I'm also going to add in a little house. Forest house. Oh, there's different styles. Let's put a little forester's house next to the barn as well, and that means that hopefully the person living there will be working with the apples, so they won't have too far to travel. All our houses are done. There's people, yeah, there's people living in them all. Excellent. Oh, our school is done as well. When I put things up here I don't notice because I'm so focused on the centre of the screen. Right, I am going to add in a school teacher. The plank is obviously done. The apple forester is nearly done. How's the gatherer getting on? I feel like the gatherer's a bit of a waste of time. I tell you what, let's build them a couple of houses over here. Log cabin. Wooden house. Let's do a couple of wooden houses. They do seem a bit massive compared to the gatherer's huts. Maybe these will be better. Sort of a smaller. We'll have one on that side and we'll have one on that side. And while I'm here, oh, I was going to say while I'm here and I can see, not so much now all the trees have grown, but now I can sort of kind of see, I will add in a little road around that as well. Dear me. Right. There. I think that's around everything. So that might make it a little bit easier for the people living there, although we do need more stone. I'm going to pause one of those just because we only need one person, well, one person living over here who is a stone gatherer. The apple forester is done. They can have 4 people. They obviously class as foresters, so the same as the trees. I'm going to take that down to 2. If I add 2 in, yeah, there we go. So we've got 2 people working here. And I'm going to continue removing these resources. Because we are really short of particularly stone. Right. Our school is done. Our apples are, well, possibly not growing, but there are people working there. The next thing was to add in a couple more. Oh, nomads. Have I missed them? Oh no, they've only just arrived. I thought I was talking so much I'd totally missed them. 4. I'm going to allow them. They don't have a home, but we do have the houses getting built. I'll unpause this one. We do have these houses getting built over here, so I'm going to prioritise those 2. And then that should be enough houses for them all. The other thing we could do is a path over here. Okay, if you say that's the quickest way, I will do the path like that. So next is the crop fields. We were doing 15 by 15, I think, yep. So I'm going to add one in. If I go here, can I do 15? Yeah, I'm going to add 15 by 15 in here. I'm also going to add in a dense orchard, which I think was 15 by 16. Yeah, 16 by 5. Okay. Right. There's the edge of the crop field. I would like to leave a space in between. 16 by 5. I think I'll do one more next to it. 16 by 5. And then I'll do another pasture, which we were doing 25 by 15. Wow, that seems massive. What size was this one? 11 by 16. Okay, let's leave a space for a path. Mm-hmm. 19 by 16. Let's just go with that because it fits. Now, what's our trader got for us? Ooh, how are we doing with all of our things? What can we afford? $4,300. So we can only afford one thing. Squash, spinach, sugar beets. I know sugar beets you can turn into sugar. Let's go for squash, only because they are cheaper and we could do something that grows quickly rather than like the plum seeds grow on a tree and they take a while to kind of mature. 132. So 310, is that right? Additional 20. 20 of feathers. There we go. So this is our new crop filter. That will be squash. When that is done, I'm going to increase priority on that so we can get that started. We do really need some more stone. What's our stone gatherer looking like? I feel like the stone gatherer is a bit rubbish. Right, I am going to cancel removal of anything over here that I've highlighted, and I'm going to just collect stone over on this section if there's any. Yeah. Okay. Three labourers, 4 builders. Tools are okay. Clothes are okay. What tools are we making? Oh, log and iron ore. We'll change that to log and iron and see how we get on, because we have got a little bit of iron, unless it's being stored elsewhere. Oh yeah, there's some iron over here. This seems kind of rubbish as well. Maybe I've just not got enough people in there. I don't really want to waste people. Even with an extra person, I don't think it would make a lot of difference. So, crop field, a couple of orchards. Oh, that was not what I meant to do. It was the remove structure. It was the farm, like the animal pasture that I was putting in there. Standard animal pasture. I was obviously not paying attention, so leave a gap for the path. And that goes over to that side, to the path there. And that is 16. So if we did 19 by 16. And then put the path around it to line up here. We had a path in here as well somewhere, so that will line up. And then can we fit a path from there? We can. Right, so the crop field's nearly done. We've got another pasture in there. I like to break them up because if you get diseases in with the animals or the crops, they can kind of jump if they are next door to each other. So leaving a gap is a good idea. I don't know how big the gap needs to be, but hopefully these are okay. And with the orchards, we'll plant different things in each strip. So again, fingers crossed that they are okay. Oh, we've got nomads again. Oh, and I'm still on pause, sorry. 3 nomads. I'm going to allow again this time. But I think we do need to start upping our food production because we are dropping down. So the crop field, we'll have squash in there. I'll have an extra person. We need houses again, so we are going to add in the next floor on these over here. So you're facing the right way already, I'm not paying attention. Green roof, so one there, one there. Is that right? And one there. Okay. So we've got houses for those. We'll start that off again. Oh, these are little apple trees. Little mini apple trees. That is so cute. Now I'm going to have to be careful. We're still collecting the stone from over here. But we'll have to be careful if we start cutting down any of the trees so that we don't cut down the apple trees that are growing. Just have a quick check on our barns to make sure that we are not. That is full. This one down here is nearly full. Statue carver. What else can he carve? Jade and marble. You need mines for those, like an open face mine. So that will take extra people. So we can't do that for the moment. But I think he's okay doing his wooden statues. That adds us a nice little bit of money. One thing to think about is our sawmill, which is actually turned off. I was thinking if we're making too much lumber, using up all our wood, but that is not correct because it's switched off. I think I might add in another log, another forester over here, because I don't want to run out. And the dense tree shack, there we go. They take up sort of minimal amount of space, and they do, once you get started, they do a good job. So I'm going to pop him down there, wherever he is. There we go. Can't see anything. And then we'll look to see what our traders brought. Pea seeds, ginger, lettuce, plum. I mean, I would like the plum seeds. And we can buy them. I need 140. So if I make that 22, and then we just need 44. Excellent. Trade. Plum seeds. So we've got apricot in this one. This one is going to be plum. So that'll get us some more food. How the beef cow's going, 5 of 18. Our chickens, oh, we're over producing chickens now, so we are getting chicken to eat, as well as extra feathers, eggs. This means that the trader, did I not dismiss you? No. We've got 100 feathers. Let's make it 1,000. Let's make it 10,000. Oh no, we can't make it 10,000. Only because we're not going to use the feathers for anything else unless we wanted to make them into clothing, which hopefully we won't need if we've got enough leather and things coming off the beef cows and from the hunting. So feathers, they can all go in here. Is there anything else while I'm looking at? Seedlings. We've got those in. We've got wooden statue, stone statue. No, I think we're fine. Yeah, so I'll just keep an eye on that to see if there is anything else that we want to put in there. Oh, is this apples that they've been collecting? Oh, there's a trade chicken. I'd forgotten about those. So they do just go into the barn. There's people living there. Herdsman, builder, not quite what I was expecting. I thought it would be one of the foresters living in there, but anyway. So trade chicken, did I miss those in here? Trade chicken, yes. Let's put all of these in here. Let's go wild and put 500 in. What are they worth? Ooh, 250. Why have I never used the trade animals before? That's insane. Right. Trade chicken. 250. They can go in there. Yeah, it's made 10. How many? Oh, there's people freezing. Why is there people freezing? Because there's not enough firewood. I'm not paying attention. Right, let's start this up again, and we're going to be making firewood. I'm going to add 2 people in, and I am going to up the limit to 1,000 on the firewood because we have added in. Take a couple of people off building just in case anyone dies, so we have plenty of labourers. Yeah, I'm going to up the firewood to 1,000, and that means because we've added in all of these new houses, there's obviously more people needing firewood because there's more houses to keep warm. So that is something that I should have thought about. We have got nomads. Oh, we've got thousands of nomads. Here we go. 3. I'm going to allow them. How many have we got over here? 6. I'm going to deny the 6. We're going to take the 3 because our tools over here, because they've stopped making them. Logged iron ore. We're going to increase the tool limit. I'm going to slow things down a little bit. We need another house. I'm going to build another one of these little forest houses over here. Somebody's died. Forest house. And another one. Does this line up like that? So we'll add those houses in. Let's see how many apple. Let's say none. The apple forester, but there are big crates of apples. Oh, there we go. Does that change now? No. Maybe it's just showing that there is apples there. I do like the look of it though. Like a little apple orchard. I feel concerned now though if that we take all these trees down, there's going to be apple trees in between. Like this one, is that an apple tree? I can't tell. Okay, let us prioritise these 2 houses, so hopefully we'll get the people living in there. And then I am just going to clear, put the circle around this for the apple forester. I'm going to clear all resources. from the circle. And if we cut apple trees down in the process, then that is a shame, but we need to do it. Try and avoid these. Yeah, we need to do it so that we can just have apple trees in this area, because I do like the idea of it just being apple trees and just looking like a circle of these little nice little trees. You're not an apple tree, you can get removed. You are not an apple tree. Neither are you, and neither are you. And you two are not. You're already crossed to be removed. Right. So that will keep them busy. We'll also get some iron and stone, and obviously quite a bit of wood from that. We can get rid of him. This is our other pasture. How's our beef cows coming along? Good. We're getting nothing from them currently, so they need to hurry up and grow. Look at the baby cow. Our trade chickens doing okay. 14 of 14. So it was good that we didn't have a larger pen of those, because it would have just taken time for them to grow, so that's good to know. The final thing I think I'd like to do in this episode is build a church. Our health and happiness is alright. The happiness is 4.5 stars. But a church would... Trade chicken, we've got those already, thank you. A church would increase the happiness, so I think next to the school a church would be quite nice. Although how big is the circle for our hunter cabin? Back here. The gatherer's hut is back there, so if we had a church here and then maybe a small cemetery next to it, so I'm going to pop that in place. What am I looking for? Churches, so town services, worship. Now we've got these little ones. But it was this chapel, because it's got a couple of different looks, and I thought this one looked sort of similar to the town hall. Looks a bit imposing next to the school, so maybe if I move it over to the side, and then we can put a cemetery next to it. How far down does it go? 11. So if we do a cemetery 11 by 11, takes up a little bit of space I think from the gatherer's hut, but it should be fine. The dense tree shack, what am I did I prioritise something? Did I prioritise the houses? These two houses are done. Okay, so we've got people living there. We've got students. We've got people living in all of those. I don't think I prioritised anything else. We've got people living in those ones. Our stone gatherer, 18 stone. See, I don't know how much stone they gather when you just tell them to sort of collect from an area here. I don't know how much stone per person they gather. If it's worth just having a stone gatherer, because they obviously go off and do it on their own autonomously, or whether it's just easier to select an area and have all of the labourers collect it. I'm going to add in a couple more builders, and I am going to prioritise the dense tree shack so that we get that built. The other thing we need to do is just remove, let me put a road in first. Let's do it over this side to line up with this one. And then they should really have a path down to here and join up with this one. There we go. Yeah, and then we should remove all of the stone and ore in this circle so that they have more space to plant trees. So I'm going to prioritise that whole thing. Hello. So we'll speed it up. So we've got this one here. We've got the one in here, the yellow line. I can't even see the yellow line anymore, but it must be around here somewhere. So we could have another. I'm going to put a road in here. I'm going to add in 2 people. I'm also going to add in another stockpile. I'm just going to make it a wood stockpile. I need the circle again. Yeah, I'm going to make it a wood stockpile so that it is just logs. So we'll make it 8 by 12. Maybe a little bit excessive, but it means that both of these places then have a good area to store logs. And this one, because it's a stockpile for everything, hopefully they won't run out of space over on that area. Now we have more nomads, I think, at the well. Yeah, I'm going to deny them only because I'm keeping an eye on our food and it is going down. So we need to increase our food production. I think we also need to put in another blacksmith. That was the same ones, yeah. But I think that's going to be for next time. So our chapel is starting to be built. We've got our cemetery there as well. That should increase our happiness. Why do I not have a road? There we go. Let's just quickly see what this trader has. Ooh, lots of seeds. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that till next time so that I'm not taking too much of your time today. Otherwise this episode will go on forever and ever because I can just keep playing and lose track of time. So we'll pause it here to make sure that the trader doesn't go. We'll look at that next time. We'll get our chapel and cemetery built. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Give this video a like, it does really help. Also subscribe if you want to see more episodes and other games that I'm going to be starting playing. And drop me a comment down below to let me know if you've got any hints or tips or suggestions on the game, what you'd like to see me do in the future, or even just to say hello. So thanks once again, and I will see you next time.